Welcome everyone back to the channel. This is Kofi, the African child. What I'm really here to talk about is, just the stance when I say African leaders, and I'm directly attack Ibrahim Traore, if I pronounce his name right. Love the stance where he make. You understand? And I see we are in other countries surrounding him. I make the same stance. And this is what I want to say. Now is the time. Now is the time we as Africans stand up together. No matter which part in the world you're there, we can make a change. We need to stand together now. Now is the time. And you don't know with all of that, all where we are going to stand for and see all with where happen. We see wearing, you know what, them other parasites, they won't. And no want Africa to stand on them own feet, meaning we as Africans stand up and do things for ourselves. Alright. So recently, them have this guy where him claims he must work for the US. Not claim, him work for the US. Some sergeant and him with some African thing connect with Africa and the US. Right? We all know and see what going on with the US, how they must show about all the Africans, them and not only Africans, other people them claim say no belong to them country, right? Or shoot them out of them country. So with all of that now, this we own, and this are the thing. Cause them do it with Thomas Sankara, them do it with a lot, them do it with Gaddafi, and them always use our own. Our own just to get rid of it. Once you try to stand up for your country, once you try to liberate your people, meaning create things for your people. And that is what Ibrahim have been doing for the little time that him take control. And now this man, him last name is Langley, him in America I tell the people say Ibrahim not using the resources to help the country, him using it for himself, which you know how is a lie. Just 2 years since the man take over, look what, if you really observe and watch where I go on, look where him do in a little space of time. But you don't know, as what they call them already. You know, you always have the house slave, and I don't business how them want to do this video, whether they want to take it down or what. You always have that house slave. And that is what him is. Because no way you could have entered the force and let them use you against your own people. No matter where you come from long as you have the skin tone, we are one. You understand? And that is what them always do for draw away against each other. Them do it all the while. You understand? All of these great leaders was try. Gaddafi did doing it with them though. Them get rid of him. Right? And them use him own people. Thomas Sankara, same way. Are the same thing them do. You understand? And right now, we see Senegal, and I have to applaud all of the African leaders them. We are stand up and I help them people. Decide to listen me. All our resources are for us, not for those people over there. So. You understand? I'm glad to see the African cause them say now is the time. Now is the time. And I tell you the truth, if I was in Africa, I would have joined the army to help fight with Burkina Faso. You understand? And not only Burkina Faso, but any African country who wants to stand up on them feet after them own, being independent and build them country. That is what we want. So right now we see Ghana president. Look on him and tell him, say, no, we have to take control of our goal now. So, what Ibrahim do? He motivate other leaders. We've been thinking the same way, but sometimes fear, them have this fear in them, I don't know. Them have this fear in them to stand up on them own. But now it ha happen. And I know many other leaders on the continent will be joining this fight. And this is what I say, we as Africans, no matter which part you're in the world, we can let our voice be heard and take actions. We need to take actions. You understand? Because me seeing this, and a long time I talk about them thing. Africa have all the resources that the world need. But Africa wasn't benefiting. When all of these countries are going to Africa, all of these European countries are going to Africa, them would take. And the Africans then don't benefit from it. Right? Or if you have diamonds and golds, and we don't have proper road, proper health facility. Now that Ibrahim take over, look what the man do. The man make sure restructure the educational system, teaching the people about them roots, and that is our thing. That is where right now we go wrong, because even we here in the West been heavily brainwashed. Heavily brainwashed. The first thing them use to capture our mind is religion. And I don't business how nobody want to feel. But a full time now for we get up out of that trauma what we in. Because that is what them do. Them use religion to captivate your mind. You ever hear the saying? The mind is a very precious thing, and don't take it for joke. It is very serious. Your mind is very precious. That's why even when a baby born, you notice when a baby born, a baby is born fearless, meaning they not think about nothing. They must see all the fire and I go towards the fire. But we as the older one now will come and grow up in this fear. You understand? We run and grab them way from certain things. But when I try to say no, a full time now, and the time is now, as I say, the time is now, and I'm glad when I see on the continent of Africa, where people might wake up. I'm not even want to say even wake up. The people must step back into them own. Our people are step back into them own too long now. And we have this happen to we in Jamaica, and as I say, that's why I say all Africans around the world, we need to stand up together. Because we have the same problem in Jamaica. Jamaica not poor. Jamaica rich. But we talk about that another time. What we really talk about is what take place on the continent. And if you see the US, the states, them always want to tell everybody what to do. Now them want to make like them want to go arrest Ibrahim. And as I said, if I was in or on the continent of Africa, me personally would have joined the army. Just to go help fight. To make Burkina Faso have them freedom what them have right now. Because before them did that suffer. Just like other African countries. Just like the Congo. Look how much people are dead at the Congo daily. You not hear that. They not talk about that. They not talk about that, and they might use our same people to kill we out. To kill out them own. You understand? So that are the tactics that they might use now. Them start use these people, get them high positions. God, this brother you know. Yo, that's why I say me couldn't do certain jobs. Because me, I go there in Africa and come back and report that about Ibrahim. Me would have more join him more than to come back to US. Me would even come back to US, would have more join him. Because what the man do is elevate him country and elevate him people. The man start with agriculture. Look how much hospital him build up in just 2 years. So what do within the next 6 years? Burkina Faso would be one of the #1 country in Africa. Because the man take the resources them and I use it inside of the country. I benefit the country. The people are benefiting from it. If the people them wasn't benefit from it, why them take to the streets? Because right now, you don't see this. Because most of them in this matrix. No fun you don't see this and see what going down a Burkina Faso. The streets full of people. And just the other day, they make a attack. They make an attack on Burkina Faso and a lot of people lose them life. Enough things you don't see on the news. You understand? Them cover up certain things. But them I go there in a courthouse. Or you for there in America and I go tell Burkina Faso what to do. Them for go man and that's how me feel. Them for go. Them always want to control and I tell people what to do. And them know themselves. You know, business, the states. Because them are going like them are the biggest bully, like them can tell everybody what to do. And as I say, a full time now, all the African leaders them need for join in. Them need for join in. And I applaud the ones them where I shake up the foolishness where they've been going on for years. As I said recently, the Ghana president looked out and said, no more goal for no. We are take charge of our goal. You understand? See, Senegal I do the same thing. Right now, Senegal get out the French them and get out all of them education where them did a feed them, which is indoctrination. Them call it education, but me call it indoctrination because even we as in the West under the same indoctrination where them give we. We are not English. We are not Europeans. But we are under European laws and rules and regulations and them educations. We know, and that's why it's hard for most of we to really see the real way. Because what? First of all, the names that we have. All of these names that we get down here. Back in the west this side. It's European names. You understand? But as I say, man, now at the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. And as I said, I applaud all the African leaders them now who are step into them power. I'm not going to say wake up and step back into them power. You understand? And I salute Ibrahim Traore. Right now, Ibrahim Traore, Imam hero. You understand? As I'm saying, me dep on the continent or the Africa Burkina Faso. Because me I go join the army. Just to help protect him. People like them then no come along all the while. You understand? So all I want to say to the people them, we can make a difference. We all over the world. We can let our voice be heard. There's many ways how we can affect this. We can make an effect. And as I'm saying, now is the time. You understand? And if we stop going like we are idiot. We are rulers. We know them first thing them tell we say we are slave. No, you never start this. So I don't want to go into that details, but as I'm saying, man, now at the time. So what I do? Let no voice be heard, man, and stop sit back and make them people trample with own people. One go sit back and I say, we now make history repeat where them come and kill out we leaders them, we real leaders them. I not talk the puppet them in a jacket and tie. I talk about the real leaders them like Ibrahim Traore, you know. See the recent president of Ghana stepped to the plate said we. And as I said, if even any Africans can see this, all the African leaders them on the continent, come on now, man. A time for us just come together. Just imagine if all the African countries them, I'm going to big up the female president too, and Namibia. So recently she make a stance too. So them a dip a heap of them people from the US back to them country. And she said, well then, since we have a visa now to go off on a country, we have to go a visa to come there. And I salute her for that. You understand? And as I say, man, our people must step back in our power. We not bow to no slave master them. You understand? So now is the time. So people, we don't need to make a step.